Hello dear students, good morning all. Sorry for the delay because of some technical issue it got delayed. The session was got delayed. Students, in this session I am trying to discuss the topic of analogy. So in the last session we already discussed few points: how to prepare for next 20 days, what are the topics which we need to focus. All those points I already discussed in the last session. So in this session what I am trying to do is I am trying to discuss the topics which are having higher weightage. That means one of the topic and very familiar topic is analogy, which is having 10 marks of weightage. So how to tackle the questions of analogy and how can we gain easily the 10 marks in analogy section, we'll try to understand in this video. So basically analogy questions are given in the examination. You can see the question number 21 to 30 because 1 to 20 questions are given from data analysis, data sufficiency topic. Correspondence. In analogy questions, a specific relationship is given and another similar relationship we have to identify. So that means there is a two pairs in the analogy questions. The first pair, which is having a complete pair, we call this as a reference pair. So you should understand what is the logic available in this, what is the relationship between these two elements. Apply the same relationship and get your unknown quantity. That is what is your task in all analogy questions. So what type of questions you will be seeing in analogy is, so analogy is basically going to have three types of questions. So the first type of question is number analogy, next one is letter analogy, the next one is word analogy. So you will be getting the questions related to numbers, you will be getting the questions related to letters, and you will be getting the questions related to the words. So these are the three important types questions you can see in the examination. And mostly which are very important and which are having higher weightage as per examination point of view is number analogy and letter analogy. And how the questions of the analogy are given, let's understand here. So if you look at, సో ప్రిపరేషన్ ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి అని ఆకాష్ అడుగుతున్నాడు, ఇంకా ప్రిపరేషనే స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు అని. సో ఎస్, మీలాంటి వాళ్ళ కోసమే ఈ సిరీస్ మనము ఇక్కడ ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నాము. సో ఫస్ట్ 20 days ప్రిపరేషన్ ప్లాన్ ఏంటో నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. ఆ 20 days ప్రిపరేషన్ ప్లాన్లో దిస్ ఇస్ డే 1 ఆఫ్ యువర్ ప్రిపరేషన్. సో మీకు ఏం టాపిక్స్ చదవకపోయినా యూ స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రెష్లీ విత్ దిస్. సో ఏ టాపిక్స్కి హయ్యర్ వెయిటేజ్ ఉన్నాయో అండ్ ఈ 20 daysలో ఏ టాపిక్స్ చదివితే మీరు మోర్ దాన్ 100 స్కోర్ చేయగలుగుతారో ఆ టాపిక్స్ నేను ఇక్కడ డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ ట్రయింగ్ టు సింప్లిఫై అండ్ కీప్ ఇట్ ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ యూ సో దట్ యూ విల్ బి ఫీలింగ్ వెరీ కంఫర్టబుల్ టు write or score in the examination. That is what is the plan. Okay, so yes, you prepare from now. So whatever is the topics which I am discussing, so just prepare from that, you will be able to understand. Okay, it's very simple. And one more, students, are explain toughest questions and repeated questions. See, I am going to explain only repeated questions, Chandini. So repeated questions and whatever is the questions which are expected, so those questions only I will be focusing on. Okay, so let's look at a very simple question which is available on the screen and we'll try to understand how to tackle. So basically, as I told you, analogy is going to have the two pairs. The first pair is called the reference pair. Always the question is given in this way: A is to B and they will give double dots here, B is to C is to D. So you have to look at whatever is a complete pair is there, you have to look at what is the logic in it and apply the same logic. So here 25 and 216 is given. So what is the relationship between 25 and 216, you have to understand first. And if you observe, these are very familiar numbers. 25 is going to be 5 square and 216 is going to be 6 cube. So as soon as by looking at these numbers you can understand the logic. n square turns to be n plus 1 whole cube. 5 square is 6 cube. In the similar way, how can we write 64? 64 is going to be 8 square. If 5 square is 6 cube, then 8 square will be 8 plus 1, 9 cube. So what is 9 cube value? You can mark the answer choice. So 9 cube is going to be 729. I very well know the value of 9 cube. So you can mark the answer choice as option 1, which is 729. Even if you don't know 9 cube value, you can just use the concept of unit digit. So 9 cube means 9 is multiplied for 3 times. So 9 into 9 ends with 1. 1 into 9 ends with 9. Look at the option which is ending with 9. Only one option is there which is ending with 9. You mark the answer choice as option 1 here. Hope you are able to understand the point. Are you clear, guys? Yes, 5 square, 6 cube, 8 square, 9 cube. Very good, Jeshma. Chandini, very good response. Lavanya, answer A, very good. Deepika is saying 729, very good, good response. Look at the next question. So let's look at this number analogy question. And this question is given 2023 paper. You can observe 2197 is 13, 729 will be what? So you have to observe these numbers and understand what is the logic. So as I told you in the previous, you have to remember the prerequisites. Otherwise I will show you after completing 4 more questions. So because why I am directly showing these questions, these are the previous year questions, 2023 question. So at least by looking at this, you will be realizing, okay, to identify the pattern, we have to know few things. What are the things which we need to know? That anyways I will be discussing. Shivakrishna is saying option 9 and Venkatesh is saying option 9. Syed is saying C. Okay, Ashwin Gaud, very good, it is 9. So what is happening here? You can look at the reference pair. So 2197 and 13. What is the relationship between them? So if you look at 13 cube value is going to be 2197. 13 cube is 2197. That means here n cube become n. So that's a logic. So what is 729? Which cube is called as 729? So 729 is going to be 9 cube. Just now we have seen. So 9 cube will become what? 9 cube will become 9. So there is a direct question which is given like this. So answer for the question is going to be 9 here. So very simple. So you must know the cube numbers from 1 to 20. That is very important to tackle the questions, and square numbers and alphabets also. So anyways, let's move forward with the next question. What is the answer? You can parallelly respond in the chat box. So the question here is 216 is 36. Then 1331 will be what? 1331 will be what? That's a question here. So how to tackle this? So 216 is 36, 1331 will be what? So Kaushik is saying 121, Aravind is saying 121, Rakesh is saying 121, Lavanya is saying 9. I guess it's Lavanya is responding for the previous question. Chandini is saying 121, very good. So 216 and 36, what is the relationship between them? So as soon as you see 216, immediately you have to realize this is a cube number which is going to be 6 cube. And what about 36? 36 is going to be 6 square. So 6 cube becomes 6 square. And we have a number 1331. How can we write 1331? 1331 is basically what? 11 cube. So 11 cube will be 11 square. So 11 square value is how much? 11 square is 121. So mark your answer choice as 121, which is available as option A here. Which is available as option A here. Hope everyone is clear. And most of you has given the correct response. Deepika, please check the answer. So 6 cube is 6 square. So 11 cube will become 11 square. So answer must be 121. Sultana, Rajesh, good response. Swapna. Yeah, Jeshma is also given a proper response. Look at the next question. So in this question, they just asked 15 is 90, 17 will be what? 15 is 90, 17 will be what? So what you need to do in this is look at the reference pair, and previously whatever is the questions which we have seen, all those questions are directly or indirectly connected with the square numbers. But if you look at this question, 15, 90, 17 is what? 90 is not a perfect square, and 15 become 90. So if square numbers are not available in the question, so what we need to focus? So first priority for the square numbers and cube numbers. If square numbers are not matching, think about any product relationship or a division relationship, multipliers or divisions. So 15 is 90. In 15 table, will you get 90? Yes, definitely. When you will get 90, 15 into 6 is 90. So that means what is the logic here? N become 6n. That's a logic. So in the similar way, 17 will become what? So 17 will become 17 into 6. 17 into 6 is giving a result as 102. So answer for the question must be option A. Very good, Kaushik, Chandini. Sir, one doubt, if we don't learn mathematical ability, then attempting important... Nandu is asking, sir, one doubt, if we do not learn mathematical ability, then attempting is important, sir. Then how to choose the answer? Just to attempt, please tell. Okay, I will definitely explain, but not in this session. I'll take a separate session for it, Nandu. So Kaushik, Chandini, Loknath, Chandana, Deepika. So all of you has given the correct response. So very good. Answer must be 102. Answer must be 102. Let's look at the next question. So 3 is 81. 3 is 81 and 7 will be what? So look at what is the relationship between 3 and 81. So how these two numbers are connected? 3 and 81. So 81 is a familiar number. It's a perfect square. We can write this as 9 square. 9 can be written as 3 square. So that means 3 square whole square means we can write 3 become 3 power 4. 3 become 3 power 4. Then 7 will be what? That's the question. So 7 will become 7 power 4. What is 7 power 4? If you know, you can able to mark the answer. So 7 power 4 is a very familiar number. Even though if you don't know 7 power 4 value, just look at the last digit. So 7 into 7, which is ending with 9, 49. 7 into 7 ends with 9. 9 into 9 ends with 1. Answer will be definitely ending with 1. Look at the option which is ending with 1. Only one option is there. You can directly mark it as the answer choice. So that is one way of solving the question. Or otherwise, if you are not very comfortable of looking at that, so you can also find out the square number. So 3 become 3 square whole square. So in the similar way, 7 become 7 square whole square. What is 7 square? 49. 49 whole square we need to find out. So how can we find out the square of a number? You can use a plus b whole square formula. So here you can treat a value as 4 and b value as 9 and apply a plus b whole square here. A square is 16. 2ab is going to be 36 into 2, which is 72. 9 square is 81. So take a last digit 1, send it as carry. It will be 80. So take a last digit 8 to the carry. So 16 plus 8 is 24. Answer will be 2401. Available as option A. Available as option B. That's how we can find out the square of any number. Not only this. See, for example, if you didn't understand that, for example, you have 12 square value. So whatever is the square of a number, any bigger squares, this is very important. So this is a speed math trick you can apply. So a plus b whole square formula is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So I am applying a plus b whole square formula to find out the square of a number. So for example, if you have 12 square value, you split this value as a and b like this. A value is 1, b value is 2. So apply here. A square means 1 square which is 1. 2ab means 2 times 1 into 2, which is equal to 4. B square means which is 2 square, which is equal to 4. Directly you can mark the answer choice, which is equal to 144. Which is equal to 144. So in the similar way, you can find out the square of any number. So even if you have a carry. So let's take 13 square. 13 square value is how much? So this is A, this is B. A square is 1, 2ab is 1 into 2 into 3, which is 6. 3 square is 9. I can say directly it is going to be 169. So till we don't have any carry, it's going to be very easy to tackle. But if you have any carry, see, for example, let's take another question. For example, 16 square value is required. And all of you know what is 16 square value. 16 square is going to be 256. How to apply a plus b whole square formula here? So 16 square, take a value as 1, b value as 6. So a square means 1 square, which is 1. 2ab means 2 times 1 into 6, which is equal to 12. B square means 6 square, which is equal to 36. So is this your direct answer? No. So what we need to do here, take a last digit here, send the remaining thing as carry to the next number. Carry means it is going to be added to the next number. So 12 plus 3, which is equal to 15. So send 1 as carry to the next number, mark the answer choice as 256. So always take last one digit and send the remaining thing as carry to the next number to get the answer. We'll take one more familiar number to find out the square of a number. See, 25 square is required, and most of you know what is 25 square. 25 square is going to be 625. Whether we are getting the answer or not, using the formula of a plus b whole square, let's check out. 25 square, a square means 2 square, which is equal to 4. 2ab means 2 times 2 into 5, which is equal to 20. And b square means 5 square, which is equal to 25. So this is your answer? No. What we need to do, we are making a slash after performing every operation. The reason for it is, in each and every space, take a last digit, send the remaining thing as carry to the next number. The last digit which is available here is 5. So remaining part is 2. Send it as carry to 20. 20 plus 2 is 22. Again take a last digit 2. Send 2 as carry to the next number. 4 plus 2 is 6. Mark your answer as 625. Mark your answer as 625. Hope you are able to understand. In the similar way, here 3 become 9 square, 3 square whole square, 7 becomes 7 square, 49 square should be the answer. So 49 square I am trying to find out using a plus b whole square logic. A square means 4 square 16. 2ab means 9 4s are 36, double of that is going to be 72. And 9 square is 81. Take a last date 1, send 8 as carry. So 72 plus 8 is 80. Again take a last date 0, send 8 as carry. 16 plus 8 is 24. Mark the answer 2401. Mark the answer 2401. Hope everyone is clear. Yes, we do have the live sessions daily, Deepika. Hope everyone is clear with this. Moving forward to the next one. So 2 is 16, then 5 will be what? 2 is 16, then 5 will be what? So always remember one thing when you are solving the analogy questions. What is the point which you need to remember is, whenever you are solving the analogy questions, if you are going with one logic, if you are not able to get the answer with that logic, so you have to think for another possible logic. You do not stick to one particular logic and don't think that answer is wrong by solving in that way. So if you are not getting the answer with one logic, you look for the another possible logic to arrive the answer. Okay, so see here immediately 2 is 16. So I thought 2 8s are 16. Then 5 8s are what? 40. Is that option is available? No. So then don't think that they are wrong. You have to look for the another possible logic to arrive the answer. So what is another possible logic? So 2 16 and 5 will be what? Instead of multiplication, let's look at like this. So I very well know powers of 2. So 2 power 1 is 2, 2 square is 4, 2 cube is 8, 2 power 4 is going to be 16. So I thought 2 become 2 power 4. Then 5 become what? 5 become 5 power 4. What is 5 power 4 value? 5 power 4 value is 625, because 5 square is 25, 25 square is 625. So 625, that option is available? No, that option is also not there. Then don't think you are wrong. Think for the another possible logic. That is what is the thing which you need to learn in analogy. If you are going with one logic, if that logic is correct, you are getting the answer, then that's fine. If that is wrong, you have to think for the other possible way. So 2 is 16, then 5 is what? So let me write. What is 16? 16 is basically 4 square. So 2 become 4 square. Then 5 become what? So I thought maybe addition factor is working here. 2 become 2 plus 2 4 whole square 16. 5 become 5 plus 2 7 whole square. 7 square is what? 49, which is available as option D. You can mark it as an answer choice. Very good, Kaushik, Chandini and Lavanya, Sultana, good response. Kasim, Rajesh and Akula is saying 25. 25 is not a correct answer. Swapna, we will update about that. So subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon, you will get the notifications. So accordingly you can join for the class. We will not stick to the same timing sometimes because of some other busy schedule. Yes, definitely Vanamala, I will take the session on data sufficiency, don't worry about it. Yeah, let's look at the next two. So after dealing with all these questions, 6 questions whatever we have done in analogy, you must be realizing, the students who are looking at the videos for the first time or solving the analogy questions for the first time, so please do remember we have solved most of the questions which are connecting with the square numbers and cube numbers. So before you are solving analogy, so because once you know the logic you can easily mark the answer. So getting the logic is also easy, but before you are getting the logic, identifying the number is a square number, the number is a cube number, the number is a perfect square, perfect cube, and any square root. So these things is very important. When you will be able to identify that, you will be able to identify that if and only if you are aware of at least 1 to 25 squares and 1 to 20 cubes. So the first prerequisite before you are doing this analogy, odd man out, coding and decoding and number series is memorize the values of 1 to 25. So 1 to 25 squares is very, very important. Please do remember 1 to 25 squares. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 9, 3 square is 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144, 169, 196, 225, 256, 289, 324, 361, 400, 441, 484, 529, 576, 625. So all these square numbers, if you remember, you will be feeling very comfortable of solving. The next one is going to be remember the cube numbers, because we have seen so many questions related to 9 cube, 6 cube, 11 cube, okay, 13 cube. So in the previous questions itself, so you look at all the previous papers, last 10 years papers, you will be able to realize most of the questions, 80% of the questions are directly connecting with the square numbers and cube numbers. So remember the cube numbers. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is 125, 6 cube is 216, 7 cube is 343, 8 cube is 512, 9 cube is 729, 10 cube is 1000, 11 cube is 1331, 12 cube is 1728, 13 cube is 2197, 14 cube is 2744, 15 cube is 3375, 16 cube is 4096, like that till 20 cube. 20 cube is 8000. Remember till that. See, yesterday I mentioned that there are the previous papers available in our mobile app. So again, so many students are asking where those papers are available. These papers are available freely after downloading My3 exam prep app. So you will be able to see, TS ICET live sessions course. So just click on that and go to content, and you will be seeing the different folders like exam pattern and previous papers and syllabus, and then analogy, odd man, and analytical ability, mathematical ability, communication ability. So analytical, mathematical, communication, so all these are the paid version. Who paid, they will be getting the access for all. So the students who are just want the previous papers, they can go to previous year papers, click on, so overview, content and demo. So click on content, go to that. Okay, yes Deepika, we will be having. So next important prerequisite is remember A to Z alphabets with the respective positions. So that means as soon as you see G, you should be capable of telling it is 7. As soon as you see T, you should be capable of telling it is going to be 20. So alphabets with the respective positions is very important. So if you don't know that, at least use this trick just to remember the alphabet positions. What is the trick for us is, just remember EJOT. EJOT indicates the 5 multiplier positions. E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20, Y is 25. So EJOT is going to indicate the 5 multiplier positions. 5 multiplier positions. So E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20 and Y is 25. At least if you know these 5 multiplier positions, so using the gap you can get the values. See, for example, I want to find out the position of S. So you can connect with at least E, J, O, T, Y, E5, J10, O15 and T25, T20, Y25. So you connect with the nearest alphabet if you want to find out anything. If it is S, T, T20 cricket, T is 20. So S will be standing at 19. At least you can connect like that and get the values. For example, H position is required. H, I, J. J is the 10. So I will be 9, H will be 8. So like that you can able to find out the alphabet positions. That is the one important thing which we need to focus while you are solving. So alphabet positions plays a very important role while we are solving the letter analogy questions. Sometimes letters and numbers both are given. So and another prerequisite is remember the opposite letters. That means if you take the opposite letters summation is always equal to 27. You can use this trick, or otherwise just remember the nth letter from the start and nth letter from the last is always gives the summation as 27. So first letter is A and first letter from the last is Z. 1 plus so A plus Z, that means 1 plus 26 is 27. So 1 26 which is 27. 2 25 which is 27. So for example, if they are asking what is the sixth letter from the start, immediately we can say sixth letter is going to be 5 as per EJOT trick. E is going to be 5. So E is going to be 5. 6. F is going to be 6. Sixth letter means we can say it is going to be F. So if it is the question, instead of asking sixth letter from the start, if they are asking sixth letter from the last, then you will be getting confused, and most of the students are doing one mistake. What is that mistake is, they all know that there are 26 alphabets. So that's why what they are doing, out of 26 they are removing 20, they are getting 26, they are removing 6, they are getting 20, they are taking the answer as T. So T is 20, that is correct, but that is not a sixth letter. You can check out. What is the sixth letter from the last? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth letter we are getting U, but you got T. What is the mistake we are doing here? It's a common mistake from the students. So do not subtract from 26. You have to subtract from 27. 27 minus 6, which is going to be 21. So T is 20, U is 21. So that's why sixth letter from the last will become U. So always do remember this. Opposite letters, sum of the opposite letters is always equal to 27. And always remember the prime numbers. So prime numbers which are ranging from at least 1 to 100. Do remember 1 is not a prime number, 2 is the only even prime number we are having. 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97. So total 1 to 100 we are going to have 25 prime numbers. Remembering these prime numbers is also helpful in solving the questions of number series, analogy and at the same time odd man out. Yes, you Sultana, you have to be regular. Yeah, so let's look at few questions on letter analogy so that you will get some clarity. Look at the question, try to answer the question in the chat box. Yes, we can write, you can use the rough sheet and you can write the alphabet positions, not a challenging part. Yeah, what is the answer for this? C is 16, F is what? Kasim is saying option A. C is 16, F is what? So you need to look at the reference pair, understand the logic. What is C position? C is 3. What is 16? 16 is 4 square. So 3 become 4 square. That's the logic here. What is F? F is 6. If 3 become 4 square, 6 become what? 6 becomes 7 square. 7 square is how much? 7 square is 49. Mark the answer option A. Mark the answer option A. Hope everyone is clear. Look at the next one. 46 is E. 79 will be what? 46 is E. 79 will be what? I'll be checking your responses. Kasim, Rakesh, Chandini, Swati, Shivani, Sultana. Very good. Good response. Next question is available on the screen. You can please look at the question. 46 is E. Then 79 will be what? 46 is E. Then 79 will be what? What is the answer? Yeah, Rupa, definitely I will make a video on computer terminology and business terminology. Please check in our channel. Soon it will be uploaded in a couple of days. Very good. Good response. Shivani is saying H. Swati is saying H. Chandini is saying F. Ushaya is saying H. Sharma, Ramana. Good response. So 46 is E. So why 46 is E? 46 is E. What is E position? As per EJOT trick, I know E is going to be the fifth alphabet. Why 46 become E? So that is the point which we need to understand first. So 4, 6. What is missing in the middle? 4, 5 is missing. So what is the fifth alphabet? They have taken it as E. So here also you have a sequence of alphabet 7 and 8, 7 and 9. What is missing here? 8 is missing. What is 8th alphabet? 8th alphabet is H. Mark the answer option C. Mark the answer option C, which is going to be H. Yes, Mahati, Sultana, Deepika, good response. Naveen, Rupa. So or otherwise you can also look at the question in the other way. 46, what is the sum of the alphabets 4 plus 6 which is equal to 10, and half of 10 which is equal to 5, and the fifth alphabet which is going to be E. Similarly 7 plus 9 which is equal to 16, half of 16 is going to be 8. 8th alphabet is what? 8th alphabet is H. Mark the answer C. Mark the answer C. Hope everyone is able to understand. Any one of the logic is fine. Look at the next question. C X dash will be U. C is X, dash will be U. If C become X, dash will be U. Students, do respond in the chat box. Are you able to understand? Are you following? Do mention in the chat box. If anything is mistake, no problem. I'll try to guide you. Very good. Answer is F. So C is X, dash will be U. That's a question. So C and X, what is the relation? You can observe A, B, C, D, E, F and so on. X, Y, Z. These are the alphabets. C is the third alphabet from the starting. And 1, 2, 3, X is also third alphabet, but it is from the last. That means what you need to understand, these are opposite letters. Whenever you see opposite letters, sum of the opposite letters is always equal to what? 27. So this is 3, this is 24, sum of this is equal to 27. So dash will be U is the question. Dash will be U is the question. So U is going to be 21. How much we need to add to 21 to make it 27? That is 6. What is the sixth alphabet? That is F. Where is that available? Option 3. Mark the answer as option C. Hope everyone is able to understand. Very good. Arvind is saying fun. So FU, we can remember that. That trick we can use. No issue. Yeah, Naveen is saying. Yeah, you said correct, Naveen. Option C. So look at the next one. Letter analogy. So EI59 dash will be 1521. So first look at this reference pair and understand what is the logic available in the reference pair. What is the logic available in the reference pair? Then apply the same logic to get the answer. What is the answer? Very good, good response. Tremendous response I am getting from the students. So chat box is getting bound. bounces. Okay, Chandana is saying OU. Harsha is saying OU. Yeah, good response. Priya, so many. Really very good responses from you. So E is going to be 5. I is going to be 9. So EI is 5, 9. That's direct one. So dash will be 15, 21. So they are just taken the alphabet position. What is 15th alphabet? We know EJOT trick. What is 15th alphabet? EJOTY. So 5, 10, 15. 15th alphabet is what? O. So this should be O. And what about 21? So T is 20. T20 cricket. 21 will be after the alphabet T. So T tarvata వచ్చే alphabet U కాబట్టి so answer must be OU, which is available as option C. You can mark it as answer choice. Good response from most of the students. Look at the next question and the most repeated question in the ICET exam. What is the answer? I am expecting your response. So this is purely given based on the letters. So there is no numbers involved. Previously both numbers and letters are there. So here only letters are there. First you look at the reference pair. Whatever is completely is given, that is called reference pair. Don't always take the first one as a reference pair. So here this is given completely. So this is going to be my reference value. So let's understand what is the logic behind this reference pair. So they given film is coded as ADGH. What is the reason? F is 6, A is 1, I is 9, D is 4, L is 12, G is 7, M is 13, H is 8. What is happening? So 6 minus 5, 9 minus 5, 12 minus 5, 13 minus 5. Every alphabet is decreased by 5. Right? That is what is happening. So something is decreased by 5 and we got it as H. So because what is required here, they given H, D, G, F. This value is given. They are asking this value. So something must be decreased by 5 to get H. What is H position? 8. So something minus 5 is 8 means that something must be 13. What is 13 minus 5? Which is going to be 8 for sure. So what is 13th alphabet? 13th alphabet is M. Look at the options which are starting with M. Only one option is there. Answer is milk. Mark it as option D. Mark it as option D. Very good. Yes, Naveen. Definitely all are toppers. Next question which is available on the screen, questions which are related to word analogy. So number analogy, letter analogy we have seen, and let's look at the word analogy questions. Word analogy questions are very easy. So you just need to understand what is the reference pair and how they are connected, and in the same way you can connect the other alphabets. Pen, write, needle is what? Very good. Ashwin Gaud is saying option C. No. Harsha is saying option D. Very good. Very good response. Harsha, Shoheb, Chandana, Jeshma, Loknath, Ushana, Mahbub, Qasim, Sultana, Mahati. Good response. Shivani. Saida, Lavanya, Ashwin, Sushma, Sai Kiran, Jeshma. Good response all of you. So pen is used to write. So the usage of pen is write. What is the usage of needle? So needle is used to what? So needle is used to sew. So answer must be sew, which is available as option D for us. Mark the answer as option D. ఓకే డెఫినెట్లీ నవీన్ కొన్నిసార్లు తెలుగులో కూడా నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను, నో ఇష్యూ. These are not odd man out questions. These are analogy questions. See, question pattern, whenever you see the dots, reference pair and unknown pair, those are related to analogy. Odd man out is completely different. There are 4 options available. We have to pick the one which is different. Okay. So, this is analogy questions. Bread, bakery, milk is what? Bread అనేది బేకరీ అయితే మిల్క్ అనేది ఏమవుతుంది అని అడిగాడు. Bread is bakery, milk is what? Very good. Swati is saying option B. Some of them are saying option D. Why, Kasim? Deepika, good response. Harsha is saying option B, dairy. Yeah. So bread, bakery. What's the relation? Bread you will find in bakery. Similarly, milk you will find where? So milk you will be finding in dairy. Right? Cow will give the milk, but cow is not the answer. సో బ్రెడ్ మనకి బేకరీలో దొరికినట్టుగా మిల్క్ మనకి డైరీలో దొరుకుతాయి, డైరీ ఫామ్లో. సో ఆన్సర్ మస్ట్ బి ఆప్షన్ బి, విచ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి డైరీ. సేమ్ రిలేషన్ షుడ్ కమ్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్. సో క్యాలరీ ఈజ్ హీట్, బార్ ఈజ్ వాట్? క్యాలరీ ఈజ్ హీట్, బార్ ఈజ్ వాట్? Calorie heat అయితే బార్ ఏమవుతుంది? Calorie is heat, bar is what? That's a question. So basically this is related to physics. So word analogy, some knowledge of physics is required to solve this. So calorie is a unit for heat, bar is a unit for what? So if you know the unit for bar, that is fine, otherwise use the elimination method. So generally we'll check the weight. So weight is in kgs. Distance we know it is going to be taken in terms of meters or kilometers. Volume is going to be mm or cm, centimeter cube or meter cube. So this is not going to be possible. So what is left over? Pressure. So pressure is generally measured in Pascal, bar, torque, different units are there. So one of the unit for pressure is going to be bar. So calorie is unit for heat, bar is a unit for what? Bar is a unit for pressure. So answer for the question must be pressure. Very good, good response. Sultana, Shoaib Khan, Loknath, Shobharani, good response. Malati. Yeah. Look at the next question. Tell me the answer fast. Quick response I am expecting from you. Ammeter current, barometer is what? What is the relationship between ammeter and current? What is the relationship between ammeter and current? So ammeter is a device which is used to measure the current. In the similar way, barometer is a device which is used to measure the atmospheric pressure. So answer must be option D. So and you can observe there is a unit bar. So bar indicates the pressure. So barometer is a device which is used to measure the pressure. Answer must be option D, not voltage. Most of the students are saying voltage. Voltage is wrong. Answer is option D, which is going to be atmospheric pressure. Most of the students are wrong with this question. Okay, voltage is given for 2 times. Okay, that's the confusion. Okay, let's look at the next one. Cardiology, heart, botany is dash. So study and the subject. So this type of questions also keep repeating in the exam. So cardiology, heart, botany is dash. That's the question here. Naresh is saying D. Okay. Ashwin Gaud is saying D. Okay, A. Chandana is saying A. Very good, Chandana. Good response and correct response. So Lakshmi, Jagruti, Kasim, Sushma, Amulya, Mahati, Shivani, good response. So cardiology and heart. How these two are related? Cardiology is the study of heart. Botany is the study of what? So zoology is a study of animals. Botany is a study of plants. So answer must be option A, which is going to be plants. Very good response, Sai Kiran, Swati. So look at the next. So next we are done with all the type of questions. So let's look at some previous year questions like 2024 paper, how the questions are given and what are the repeated model questions we can see in the exam. Those things we'll try to observe. Look at the first question, and as I told you, in the actual examination of ICET, you will be getting the questions. Question number 21 to 30 are clearly given from analogy module. First 1 to 20 are given from data sufficiency. 21 onwards reasoning module will start. So 21 to 30, I have collected all the questions which are given in TS ICET 2024 paper. So shift 1, which is conducted on June 5th, 2024. So actual questions I have taken. So you can just look at the questions and try to answer. And anyways, I'll try to explain if you are facing any difficulty in answering the questions. What is the answer for this? AG8, DH12, CN17. So this should be IO. So what is happening here? A is 1, G is 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. D is 4. H is 8. 8 plus 4 is going to be 12. So similarly, C is 3, N is 14, which is 17. So I is 9, O is 15. 15 plus 9 is how much? Which is 24. So answer must be 24, which is available as option 2. You can mark it as an answer choice. Good response. Most of you has given the correct response. Harsha, Lakshmi, Kasim, Loknath, Jagruti, Jeshma. So look at the next question, question number 22. So they given the question in such a way that where the fraction type questions are available with some numerator and denominator. So AHO is 120, ELS is 1140, FMT is 1560. They are asking this missing one. So look at this. A is E. So 1 become 5. So there is an increase of what? 4. Something is increased by 4. We got it as F. F means 6. So 6 minus 4 will be what? 2. 2 means what? B. So answer should start with B. But unfortunately, all the options are started with B. We cannot eliminate a single option here. Now what we need to do is we have to look at what is the logic which is available in the number which we are getting here. So if you observe, we have a number 120 and 1140. What's the logic here? So A is 1 and H is 8 and O is 15. When you take up the product of these numbers, it is giving 120. So in the similar way, here definitely you are going to get the value as BIP in the numerator. So what about the denominator? Denominator should be product of these alphabets. So B is going to be 2, I is going to be 9 and P is going to be 16. So the product of this will give your denominator value. So it is not necessary that you can find out the entire product. You can at least check the last digit of the product. 9 into 2, which is going to ends with 8. 8 into 6 is going to be 48. Answer should end up with 8. Which option is ending with 8? Only option 3. So directly you can mark the answer. Your answer is going to be option 3 here. Are you clear, guys? Yes, option 3. They given 1, 2, 3, 4. Why you are mentioning C? Mention it as 3. Very good, good response. Look at the next question. Question number 23. Good response. Muhammad, Lakshmi, Sushma, Loknath, Deepika, Kasim. What is the answer for this? So B, F, J is E, I, M. So first letter is B, next letter is E. So B is second alphabet, E is the fifth alphabet. What is the increase here? 2 plus 3 is 8. So we don't know what is this, but we know this is 11. So something plus 3 is 11. What is that something? That something should be 8, because 8 plus 3 is 11. What is the 8th alphabet? 8th alphabet is H. Look at the options which are started with H. So there is only two options are available which are starting with 8. That means H. So answer can be either 1 or 2. So now let me look at this. So there is a sequence which is going on. B is 2, F is 6 and J is 10. There is an increase of plus 4 plus 4. So similarly there should be some increase here in the same way. So 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 4 13. Similarly H is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12th alphabet is L, and L plus 4 is 16, 16th alphabet is P. Answer should be having H, L, P in the start. Mark the answer as that. Or otherwise basic common sense, B, F, J, they are in the increasing order, and E, I, M, they are in the increasing order, K, O, S, they are in the increasing order, H, L, P in the increasing order. But here you observe H, P, L is not in the increasing order. So it is increased again decreased. It's not in the pattern. You can simply eliminate that option. Not a challenging part at all. Mark the answer option 1. Look at the next question. Question number 24 available on the screen. Three, 4, 73, 4, 5, 141, 5, 6, 241. What is the question mark value? What is the answer? Square, cube, option 1. Very good, Kasim. So if you observe 73, 3 and 4, 73, what is the logic? 141, what is the logic? 241, 5, 6. So first thing, 3, 4, 4, 5. 5, 6 will become 6, 7. So but unfortunately all the options are started with 6, 7. We cannot eliminate. But if by looking at this, 4 cubed is what? 64. It is close to that. 5 cube is 125, which is close to that. 6 cube is 216, which is close to that, but not the exact value. So why 73 is coming? 3 square is 9. So 9 plus 64 is 73. 4 square is 16. 16 plus 125 is 141. So 25 plus 216 is 241. That means they are taking the cube of the second number, which is 7 cube 343, square of the first number 6 square is 36. Sum of this will give you your answer choice. What is sum of these numbers? Sum of these numbers is 379. So answer must be 6 square plus 7 cube. 6 square plus 7 cube. So 6 square plus 7 cube is giving a result as 379, which is available as option 1. Mark it as an answer choice. Hope everyone is clear with this. Let's look at the next question. What is the answer for this? A17D, E89H, I225L, M425 dash. So they are asking this last alphabet. Let's look at what is the logic of getting it. Most of you are saying option 2. Okay, that's a wrong answer choice, Naveen. Sir, this type of questions, Sultana, these questions are given from last year paper. Again you are asking this type of questions will come. Means what? Yeah, sometimes difficult questions will also be given. Definitely, you can look at API set paper of 2020 25 last year, which is conducted on May 7th. Paper is very easy, but we cannot expect same paper for TSI set. TSI set paper is always going to be little difficult. So again, that's a square and cube number. That's not going to be challenging, again based on the prerequisites. So this is 1 4 and 5 8 and 9 12. So I'm trying to observe what is the difference. 1 plus 4 5 plus 1 plus 3 is 4, 5 plus 3 is 8, 9 plus 3 is 12. So 13 plus 3, which is going to be 16. 16th alphabet is P. Mark the answer option 1. Mark the answer option 1. There is nothing challenging in the question. Yes, it's P. Sultana. Are you clear? Look at the next question. So chair, question number 26, which is given in TSSA 2024 paper. So chair is taken as this, crown is taken as what? So if you observe, the alphabets are little jumbled here. You have to look at what is the logic in it. So chair, CHAIR, is coded as IRACH. What's the logic? Why this is taken like this? First two letters taken last, IR. First two letters taken last, middle letter as it is. So in the same way, how can we write crown? So crown, you can take this letter is as it is. First two will be taken, last two will be taken first two will be taken last two. So WNOCR should come. WNOCR is available as option 3. You can mark it as an answer choice. Very good, Swati, Lakshmi, Chandana, Shivani, Srilekha, Kasim, Naveen, good response, Lavanya. So it's very simple. So answer must be middle alphabet is alphabet. First two will be last two will be first two. That's the point. Good response, all of you. Let's look at the next question. Question number 27. So agent is 25. Paint is what? Yes, options ni definite ga చూడాలి, question ni కాదు. Look at the options and think about the options. So here you can observe agent is 25, paint is what? Options are all perfect squares. Even 25 is a perfect square. So I am just thinking why we got 25 here. So in agent, what is the relationship between 25 and agent? I am trying to observe. Similarly, we can get the answer for paint. So if you observe in agent, what is the middle alphabet? Middle alphabet is E. What is E position? 5. What is 5 square? 25. What is the middle alphabet here? 9. I is 9. What is 9 square? 9 square is 81. Answer should be 81. Available as option 4. Mark it as an answer choice. Very simple. So they have taken the middle alphabet. Very good, Lavanya. Middle letter square. Next one, question number 28. If bird is 8 1 by 4, then dash will be 7 1 by 4. So first of all, you have to look at what is the logic of getting this bird as 8 1 by 4. So you check the alphabet positions. B is 2, I is 9, R is 18, D is 4. So 9 plus 18, 27, 29, 30, 33. So but if you look at, there are 4 alphabets, 33 by 4. 4 8s are 32. We left with 1 by 4. So they are taken sum of the alphabets divided by number of alphabets. So which of the following options will give 7 1 by 4? What is 7 1 by 4? 7 1 by 4 means 7 4s are 28. 28 plus 1, 29 by 4. So 4 letters should come. All the options are 4 letters. And the digital sum of the alphabet positions should be 29. Let's check here. B is 2, 1, 28. What is the sum? Which is 31. Not matching with 29. So C is 3, A is 1, L is 12 and M is 13. 12 plus 13 is going to be 25. 25, 26 plus 3, 29. It is exactly matching. So mark your answer choice as going to be option 2, which is CALM. Option 2, which is CALM. Are you clear? Look at the next one. So question number 29. If M is 1961, P is 3721, S is 8281, V is what? V is what? So what is M? M is going to be 13. What is P? P is 16. What is S? S is 19. What is V? V is 22. So you can observe 13 plus 3 is 16, 19 plus 3 is 22. That's okay. What is the reason of getting that number? Because we need the number. We already have V here. So why we are getting that number? So 13 square is 169, but they given 961. 16 square 256, they given this. So why this is happening? This is happening because they have just taken the reverse of this alphabets. 13 reverse is 31. 31 square is 961. 16 reverse is 61. 61 square is 3721. So if you have a doubt, you can check out how to find out the square of a number. I already told you. So 6 square is going to be 36, 2ab is going to be 12, 1 square is 1, take 2, send it as carry, take the answer 3721. In the same way, S is 19, they taken 91 square, and V is 22, answer will be reverse of 22 is 22 only, 22 square. 2 square is 4, 2ab is 8, 2 square is 4, answer must be 484, which is available as option 4, mark it as answer choice. That's it. Very simple. Hope everyone is clear. Last question. So they given words here. So cabled is taken like this, and aliens is taken like this. This is taken like this. Dash will be taken in this way. So the first thing, cable, the first letter is C. It is taken as a last letter. So here also first letter is D. They have taken it as a last letter. And is so you can observe what is the last letter. Last letter is H. It should be starting letter. So we can take the answer as this. But all the options are started with that. So next, what is happening? You can cross check with the thing. What is the answer? Yes, answer is Hinger. So just you can look at the pattern, you will be able to understand. Yes, option 2, Hinger. So here YE, so HI we have two options. So N is okay. So anyways, if you look at the last alphabet, last and last but one alphabet, so you can observe last and last but one alphabet. WD is taken from this. So GR should come, ER should come. So Hinger will be the answer, not OR. O is not available in the alphabet set. So I am giving some practice questions here. You can look at these practice questions. Okay. and solve the practice questions. Comment your answer in the chat box. So practice question number 1. So pause the video and solve the questions, comment your answers. Practice question number 1. So pause the video, solve the question, comment your answer. Practice question number 2. And remember, all these practice questions are taken from the previous papers. Practice question number 2. Pause the video, solve the question, comment your answer. Practice question number 3. Pause the video, solve the question, comment your answer. Practice question number 4. Simple word analogy question. And practice question number 5. So solve these practice questions. All these practice questions are directly taken from the previous papers. So if you solve them, you will get some clarity. So thank you so much. See you in the next session. So download MY3 exam prep app and look at the previous papers. You will get some clarity on how the questions are given in the examination. So that is what is today's discussion. So let's continue the discussion